I help small businesses show up big and make marketing simple for you. And welcome to Lunch with Juhl. So, today we're going to talk about getting you organized, organizing your business for success, and organizing your business so that you have the ability to scale and grow without as many of the headaches as I am having, have had, and that others have had. So, um, and the reason I'm talking about this topic is one, it's the beginning of a new year and January is almost over, and we need to hit the ground running and we need to be able to move, and we don't want to be limited by simple things. If there's a simple solution we can put in place and just kind of feed into, it's much better than having to slow down because you don't have a structure in place. So that's what I'm going to share with you today is the structure. And if you want more detail about this, I'm going to provide in my group, Small Biz Knowledge, an actual template that you can use to follow along with if you choose to do this for yourself. So with that, let's get into the content. So three things I want to talk about real quick is one, why do you even need a document collaboration space to organize yourself? Two, what types of tools can you use to accomplish this? And three, wait, what was my third point? Should you organize? Oh, the folder structure. How should you organize? So, why and what tools and how is what we'll cover today. So, first, why do you need a collaboration space or a place to help you organize? So, so when I say help you get organized, what I mean is you need a central location where when you're looking for something, a document, a photo, an image, a video, anything, you have a place where you can go and find it immediately, preferably someplace that's accessible on your phone, right? And the reason for this is that you may think that you have things stored off. So for example, oh, well, I have everything on Facebook, or I put on my posts on Instagram, or, I have everything on YouTube. Well, a spoiler alert, you can lose everything that you have on different social media platforms. They're not saving it for you. So for example, I know multiple people who have YouTube channels, like successful YouTube channels, who will tell you the horror of having YouTube just wipe out their channel. And they just don't have that content anymore. It's just gone. And the thing that's disappointing about that is, one of the things I love is I love looking at old videos or old things that I've done so I can see the progress that I've made, and also kind of pat myself on the back sometimes and say, wow, look at what I did, right? And so if you lose all your content, it's like one year I had like this offline storage for my personal photos. I lost all my youngest baby pictures because I could not find the password. Okay, that was a horrible memory for me. Okay. So the point is that if you're on Facebook and you do a Facebook Live, or if you are on YouTube, you want to have a way to save off your content. If you're doing images and you're posting them in multiple places, you need to have an organized way to do that. Additionally, when you scale, when your business grows, and you're ready to pull somebody else in to help you with content management or social media management, or you're hiring someone to do a website upgrade, or to do something to upgrade a look and feel of your website, like I do often for people, then you want to have an easy way to exchange information that is not email, because one, email is not secure, and two, email, I don't know about you, but I have tens of thousands of emails that come in, and sometimes like I can get, almost 1,000 emails in a single day, right? So sometimes it's hard for me to go to email. So I just want to be able to go quickly, get it and go. So that's the why you want to have some type of way to store things. It's just going to make your life easier. The second item is what tools. Now, I am a big fan of the Google Suite. That's what I use. I have Google Workspace, and then I also have, so when you have Google Workspace, then you have all of the tools that you need together. So with one Google Workspace, you get Google Workspace, you get Google Drive, which allows you to organize all your files. You get Google Keep, you get, your YouTube is there, your Meetup is there, your slides is there. So everything is there. Now, Microsoft Office has a corollary to Google Workspace, which is Office 365, I've had that too. And so the thing I like about Google is it's easy to use. Most people have a Gmail account. And so when I work with clients, it's very easy to say, okay, here's the link to your documents, or here, why don't you just upload your documents to this spot? And then we don't have to be disorganized about it. And they have a way to keep their things. So say, for example, and this has happened a lot, say you get someone to work on your website and they, you're not getting information from them as quickly as you like. It's taking them a long time to get your work done, and you want to go to somebody else. You've already given them a bunch of content. You can't get to the content because you just send it in email. So either you have to go through your email to dig it out when you hire your new person like me, or you just don't have it. And who's got time to find information twice, right? With a collaboration tool where your files are stored, you can remove access from one person and grant access to another person, right? Then you don't have to worry about it. So I highly, highly recommend that you use something like a Google Workspace or a Microsoft Office 365. I'm sure there's there's other tools that are kind of like CRMs that also have some of the same features. I like Workspace because, as a small business owner, you can get your domain email there. There's just a lot of benefits to having everything in one place. I'm an all-in-one person. I got all-in-one marketing platform. I got all-in-one document office management. It's just easier. So, and the third thing is what the structure should look like. Now, the way, and I should show. Oh man, I should have showed you my layout. Anyway, I'll put the document for the file folder structure in the group Small Biz Knowledge. So. But what we want to do is we want to have your company documents, so your incorporation documents and things like that. We'll have those in a folder. Then you'll have a folder that has your documents, like your general documents that are available that you share publicly, just publicly shared documents, which you can do. What's nice about having a folder with documents you share publicly, whether it's an offer that you're making on the internet or it's something that you send out to someone with a document link. The thing I love about that is that if there's an error, and I have had typos before, believe it or not, but if there is an error, it's a very simple manner to correct the error and then upload it. And then everybody who you sent the document to gets the updated document, right? So it's just nice and clean that way. So, so you want to have something where you can share the information. So I have a publicly shared folder for access. Now, from a security perspective, I make sure that I color code that folder that is publicly shared, so I know where it is, what's in there, and who has access to it at a moment's notice. And then you want to have, in my case, if you're serving clients, I have a client folder. And in that folder, I have a separate folder for all of my clients, right? All their information. And then that breaks down into some more structure. So the point is that you want to build a file structure where it's very easy. And then what I do is when I need to find a file, I just go to my phone. I have Google Drive downloaded onto my phone. And at a moment's notice, I can find any file that I need and share it with a client or someone that a client, say a client's doing banners and they're like, hey, I need that image for such and such. I can just go there and send it to them and it's no problem. So I hope this has been helpful for you. So 3 things that you need to get, or 3 reasons why you want to have a document collaboration tool to help you organize your business. Number 1 is it so you have control over your document and your content, knowing that Facebook, YouTube, and other online platforms are not necessarily going to be saving it for you. And in fact, you don't own it when they have it. So it's just nice to have ownership and control over your documents that you create. 2, the tools that you need to use, the big ones, Google Workspace, Microsoft Office 365, are kind of like the big players in this. I know when I found out that Darren Hardy used Google Workspace, I was all in because he's a pretty sharp dude. And when he uses something, then I know that it's really good. And then finally, what to put in the folder structure. And I would say organize it so that it's based on the major categories of your company information, your publicly shared information, and your client information. The other thing I do is I subset in the digital assets, and you'll see in the document in the group of how to actually organize your files so that you can find things when you need them. So I hope that was helpful for you. I know that when I got this on straight, my life became a whole lot easier, and I hope that yours will be too. So if this was helpful to you, please share the video. And I'm also going to do a detailed review with a screen share on my YouTube channel. So check me out at Crystallize Me, at Crystallize Me. You can also go to youtube.getcrystallizedAgency.com. You can find it that way. And follow me, and when I let that video hit, you'll be the first one to see how to actually put it together and make it happen. So I hope this was helpful for you, and I will talk to you next time on Lunch with Juhl. Bye for now.